Yeah, good morning everybody. Today we will discuss about data clustering using optimization techniques. The contents of this presentation are about the data mining and one of the techniques of data mining called as data clustering and one of the popular algorithm that is K-means algorithm and how to use optimization techniques for knowledge discovery, and we'll discuss briefly about particles optimization and differential evaluation and adaptive differential evaluation. Now, the objectives of this presentation are to develop clustering methods that do not depend on initial centroid values, to develop clustering methods that do not depend on number of clusters, and to obtain global optimal results in developing good clusters. Now, about the data mining. The data mining is the process of extracting hidden patterns from the given data, also termed as KDD, knowledge discovery from data. With the exponential increase in the data, data mining is also becoming a very important tool to transform the data into information. Normally in data mining, it involves three steps: pre-processing of the raw data, mine the data, and then interpret the results from that. Data mining commonly involves four classes of tasks: classification, clustering, regression, and association rule mining. Clustering is an unsupervised learning in which objects with similar properties are grouped together. And now, in this technique, data points in one cluster are more similar to one another. Data points in separate clusters are less similar to one another. Clustering exhibits mainly two properties: high intra-cluster similarity and low inter-cluster similarity. We come to the clustering example. Now, if you take this yellow color, all the data points are the objects with similar properties are in one group. In cluster 2 with pink color, again similar properties are another group, and if you take cluster 3 with green color, they are in another group. Now the similarity between cluster and cluster 3 should be very less. Distance is maximum. That is an example where a Lloyd K-means clustering will be there. Now if you take clustering methods, partition methods are there, hierarchical methods are there, density based methods are there, grid based methods are there, model based methods are there, and constraint based methods are there. And now in this discussion mainly we discuss about partitional methods. The popular algorithm is K-means algorithm, introduced by McQueen in 1967. Now in this, K is the number of clusters and that should be known in advance. And now uses similarity measures to identify the closeness between two documents. Now equivalent distance measures are used here. And using this, now we applied this for transportation data and able to draw some inferences from that. Now example, normally data set example will be like this. This is example of Irish data set. Now when I apply Irish data set for a K-means algorithm, now the results are like this. If you take Irish data set here and apply K is equal to 3, number of clusters are 3 here, and randomly select K in this initial centroid vector from data set. Calculate the equivalent distance of all K centroids from 150 documents. Then K clusters are formed. And now update the centroid every place if the total items are over or the old centroid value is equal to the new centroid value. Then start the K-means algorithm. Now the mainly drawbacks of the K-means algorithm are its accuracy completely depends upon the initial selection of the centroid vectors. The algorithm achieves only local optimal values. The global optimal value is infeasible for large datasets. K value should be known in advance. Now we'll try to apply some optimization techniques for this clustering. The optimization in this example are showing maximum and minimum of a smooth function is reached at a stationary point where its gradient vanishes. Now, optimization means finding the most or best suitable solution of the given problem. The objective of the optimization is to compute values that maximize or minimize an objective function subject to certain constraints. Clustering can be termed as optimization. The reason for that is in the clustering, maximum intercluster distance, the minimum intra-cluster distance. So, in this work, the central focus is the quality of the clustering, wherein we need to optimize the intra and intercluster distances. Now, these are called as evolutionary techniques. By applying optimization, we have genetic algorithm, genetic programming, evolutionary computation programming, optimal optimization, and differential evolution. Now, PSO, particle swarm optimization, is a evolutionary computation technique developed by Kennedy and Abbott in 1995. Particle means very small portion of the area. Swarm means a group of moving insects. Optimization means choosing the best solution from the available alternatives. This is an example of particle swarm optimization. Birds, they are in different places having their own point values. Whereas now, depending upon one of the ladder, all the birds will change their position. In this example also, depending upon one of the centroid value, remaining particles will change their position. So, example, bird flocking example can be applied for our clustering problem. Now, the same problem, Irish dataset problem, when you work using the PSO algorithm. Now, we can say that now PSO is an extension to K-means algorithm. Number of objects are 150, categories are 3, dimensions are 4. So, what happens is now I will form a particle. Number of bits in a particle is equal to dimension into categories. In this example, 4 into 3 is equal to 12 cells will be there in a particular particle here. And now this I will divide into 3 different centroids now. Particles, that is 1, 2, 3, 4 cells is centroid 1, 5, 6, 7, 8 is centroid 2. Now 9, 10, 11, 12 is centroid 3. Now you apply the algorithm like in the K-means algorithm only. Apply on these particles now like in the K-means algorithm. And now go for all the operations of the K-means algorithm, and finally I will get one centroid value. Then do this for all the particles. Now apply, go for second iteration, and I will compare the best values. In the first iteration I will get the best value, in second iteration I will get the best value, and compare this, go for a global best. Like that. Now do this operation for number of iterations, I will get the best value from this, and that will be the final value for this. Now this is the working of a PSO algorithm. In the example of PSO is works on entire population, quality of result is better, optimal solution for this. There are some few demerits for this, it sometimes does not converge. Try to find suboptimal solutions. Entire PSO is guided by the GBEST. And now, like PSO, we have differential evolution. Then similarly, changes in that differential evolution can be adapted to differential evolution. And in my feeling, for data mining in that and data clustering, we can apply optimization techniques, and we can have a good methods like PSO. And thank you very much.